Okay, Ryan, you ended up top 8 here at the CCG major stop in Lille with magicians, pendulum magicians, odd eyes magicians, yeah. Is there anything you want to say before we go to the deck profile?
No, we can just jump straight into it.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Nice playmat, by the way.
Thank you. I heard when on my top 8 feature match, I think quite a lot of people were liking the playmat. So we got the standard three Combat Joker. We played 3 Insight. So this is the odd eyes.
Yeah.
Got 3 Insight, which is also a staple. 3 Oath Dragon, which is also a staple. 3 Dragon Pit Magician. I played 1 Jianqi Magician and 1 Noble Dragon Magician. This is a level 7 for your odd eyes for overlays. It's also a low scale, and this is required for your odd eyes Meteor versus Synchro combos.
Yeah.
So like that. The 3 odd eyes Pendulum Dragon, which is the best worst card in the deck.
Yeah, true.
He's not very good, but he facilitates a lot of other good cards, so you have to play him. Although it was odd eyes magicians, I played 1 Raccoon and 3 Unicorn.
Right.
Because in my opinion these are the best Magispectors. I initially was playing Fox and Tempest, the counter trap, but I ended up going trapless because against the mirror and a lot of pendulum variants, it's very easy to just Dire Wolf a lone back row or Dragon Pit a lone back row. So like this, I played 2 Draco Slayer. In this version, you are mainly summoning your high levels, so Draco Slayer isn't as bad a scale as it is in other variants. Also, it combos with Sky Iris because Sky Iris can pop this from the scale and clear it, and it gives you access to Ignisto Draco Slayer as well, which is key in the mirror matches. 1 Eccentric Archfiend, just a toolbox for Wavering Eyes, generic destruction for things. 2 Ghost Ogre, which were basically my traps. I think these are better than traps because they're good going first and second, whereas if you draw a trap going second, it's 1 less card you have to break their board in the mirror. And mained 1 Psy Blocker.
Right, how is it working out?
It was amazing, it was excellent. Because it's a new format, this card just negates everything, so every Floodgate, every Apex Avian, Unicorn, Anti-Spell, or you can just summon it and call Wavering Eyes, you can call Dragon Pit and your opponent can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! So
cool.
Very good. And you don't have the normal summon issue in this deck, you only play like 4, so that's good. Onto the spells.
Okay.
We played 3 Sky Iris, 1 Terraforming.
It's not too much, 3 other field spell?
Initially I played this, but I had space, and this card is you want to see this card all the time. It searches Fusion, it searches Odd Eyes, it combos with Crobat, so you summon Crobat and you get free search off it. And it stops them MSTing your scales or castelling your scales, so it's very good this one. So 3 Upstart Goblin,
of course.
You have to play Upstart Goblin in this deck. The best card, this format.
So stupid.
If this card didn't exist, the format would be a lot better. You have to main 3.
Yeah.
There were some people not maining 3 today, I don't know why. It's the best card. 2 Pendulum Call.
Okay.
All lists seem to play 3 of these. I think they conflict a lot with things like Wavering Eyes with Insight Magician. So I played 2. I don't want to draw multiples either.
Right.
So I figured I saw it less, and it worked out okay. I didn't see it too much, didn't see it too little. It's good for consistency purposes. And last card, Odd Eyes Fusion.
Yeah, the one of the nice. 40 cards.
40 cards.
Yeah.
So we go on to the extra deck.
Yeah, it's fine.
Extra deck was Synchros, so we played 1 Odd Eyes Meteor Burst Dragon. It's needed for your summon it, special Dragon Pit from the scale, overlay for absolute, summon it back, etc. etc. Really good card. 1 Ignister, the Draco Slayer gave me Ignister access, most busted card. We played 5 rank 4s, we played Castell, Dweller, Trapeze, Paladin, Cairn Gorgon.
Right.
I was going to side this, but I had space, so I just mained it. It's for anti-spell fragrance in the side deck. 2 rank 6s, we played 1 Naruto.
Yeah.
Best card in the mirror.
Yeah, very cool, very nice.
Incredible. If you open a good hand, you can make this live. You can make this turn 1, and it's really good board to make. And this card, this is incredible. You summon it, you make all their guys 0, and then you just kill them. Especially with Odd Eyes Dragon doing double battle damage, so it does like 5k through all stuff. Like 7s, we played 2 Odd Eyes Absolute, 1 Odd Eyes Rebellion, and 1 Big Eye. I played Dracosac, Flare Metal, other rank 7s, but you didn't ever need them. These are always the best ones to go into.
Okay.
And last 2 Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon.
2. Okay.
There's a play where you can fusion away an Absolute Dragon and make 2 Vortexes. And it came up a couple of times, so I'm glad I played the 2.
Okay.
2.
Awesome.
Very good. So that's the extra deck. We're going to the side deck.
Yeah.
2 Denkoseka for any trap deck, Tailonites, BA, anything that sets lots of light for me. 1 Lila, 1 Psyblocker. These are just additional outs to things like Anti-Spell Fragrance and other floodgates. You can summon Lila versus the mirror and pop the Wavering Eyes before they're able to respond with anything, so they both put in a lot of work today, these cards. 3 MST for trap decks, and I decided these going second versus the mirror to stop any floodgates, stop their Wavering Eyes, anything set, and you can usually go off at that point. Going first in the mirror, I decided 3 Anti-Spell Fragrance.
Wow, okay.
The best side card going first. You make this, even on its own, it's hard to out, but you can make this with Cairn Gorgon, you can make it with Naruto, you can make it with Vortex Dragon and protect it, and you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! So you don't want your opponent playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
That's how it is, yeah.
And this was the side for Cosmo, or other possible decks. I only played 1 Cosmo, so it didn't come up as much. Cosmo didn't seem to be at the top tables.
Yeah, no Cosmos at top 16, no.
They were well represented, but I really don't think Cosmo's a good deck. I think it's absolutely awful. But I had to side for it because you have to respect that it's a deck.
True,
so
true.
you storm forth Majesty's Fiend, or you storm forth a Unicorn or an Oath Dragon over a Dark Destroyer.
Right.
So that's the deck.
Okay. Yeah, right. Any last words? Anything you want to say?
No, just shout out to Team Scotland. We came here, 5 of us came here, and some of us couldn't make it as well, so just shout out to Team Scotland, and I'm glad I top 8 decks.
Okay, Ryan, yeah, thanks for the deck profile and congrats with your top 8 spot here at CCG Lille.
CCG Lille.